What's up, people? Welcome to the show. We got Honkers and we got Mr. Pokkst here. Welcome, Mr. Pokkst. He's kind of like Anon. He's doing his like whole shtick thing where he's like, "Oh, I don't want to see my face on the internet." So we just got his.
I hate you so much.
We just got his profile picture. How's your day going?
My day is good. How's yours?
Good. Just had we're always fashionably late on this channel because there's more people that are here then.
What's
So-
up, people?
Oh, hey. I always, literally every episode, I always like get the echo going. But anyways, let's talk about some like one news thing first. So I have some type of like, so the viewers have some type of expectation like, oh, the news goes first, right? Because this is totally like a news show, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
gosh. The chat's over my face. Okay. If you didn't know, in Australia, Bitcoin Cash is used all the time there compared to like everything else by a wide margin. And so basically what this took the data from is the Travel by Bit service, which has, it's a little small on the screen. Oh, hey. It has, ooh, my zoom messed it up. There it is. So Travel by Bit has BSV? No, they don't. They have Ethereum, Litecoin, BNB, Lightning Network, and BTC. And then the Bitcoin Cash that is from this thing called Hula, which is an underwriting service for Australians, which means if you spend your Bitcoin Cash somewhere, the merchant can just sell straight for Australian dollar. And the report came out using all the data, and Hula had a revenue of 35,000, and Trailweb it was only 3,500, and that you can just kind of see the numbers right there, which is kind of crazy and kind of wide margin, like I said. So
Satisfying.
have you been to Australia?
Me? No.
Yeah. No. Oh. Well,
I,
no.
I want to go. I'm hoping to go next year if there's another Bitcoin Cash City conference. But I missed this one.
Gotcha. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the desk here, and so I can see my cool transition. Okay. I guess we have to just kind of get it out of the way here. There's a rumor that you're gay. I think it's like a meme now.
Oh my god.
I know this is a horrible
this
thing
joke
to start,
started.
but I don't.
I don't. For the record, Linzard, Laura, anyone watching, I'm not gay. Okay. God.
It's O to be gay. I will always love you.
I already regret
Okay.
coming on this show.
I guess I'm gonna raise my minimums. She's only $7.25 to make a gay joke, so that's.
Kyle, I'm not gay. God.
But I don't know how it started either. But apparently it's like a meme now. So.
I don't know how it started. Like, one day I hopped in the CoinSpice Telegram and all of a sudden I'm gay. So.
Yeah. So it's still a meme. I'm kind of sick of it myself. So if you want to.
How do you think I feel?
If you want to donate to me and tell Pokkst that he's gay using his own service, which is quite ironic, right? Feel free to do so. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the basics here. This is your first like interview ever, apparently, because you're antisocial.
Well, it's my first like live voice interview, because I usually don't do these, but I did an interview on CoinSpice, just like a blog article thing, and Linzard interviewed me, but this is my first voice one.
Gotcha. And, I mean, you've been on my after show and all that before, so.
Oh yeah.
I've talked to you many times, just not officially in a package, oh, here's an interview with this guy who used to like Bitcoin,
Yeah.
but now he's a Bcasher.
Yeah, I'm usually not the center of attention, so this is a little nerve-wracking, but yeah.
Nah, it's all good. Just drink. Just kidding. You're underage.
Actually, I turn 21 tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Well, I'm glad we have you on. This is coffee, so I could wake up with some Baileys in it. So I'll drink a
Oh
little
my
bit for you. Wait, tomorrow, as in 3 hours?
Tomorrow. I mean, 4
4 hours.
4 hours for me.
Oh shit, we gotta stream all night then.
Oh my god.
I have just the
I'm still
birthday.
probably not gonna. I'm probably not gonna drink though. I'll drink water. That's what I'll drink.
Oh, you really crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I know. Dude,
All right. Enough,
I just don't like alcohol.
enough stupid chit chat. When did you first get into Bitcoin? Let's talk about something even more stupid. Bitcoin.
So it's kind of hard for me. Like I have trouble determining when I got into Bitcoin, because I first heard about it like within like I would say 2013 or so. Um, I watched the price rise up to over 1,000, and then watched it fall to like 200 or so that entire year.
Gay is
Um,
okay.
God damn it. And then I just kind of like followed the news somewhat closely for next several years, but I didn't have a job or anything at the time, and so I didn't buy anything until like 2016 or so, around that. So that's kind of when I quote unquote got in.
Yeah, and so you obviously like write applications. So have you kind of always been like doing coding stuff, doing
Yeah.
nerd stuff?
So I mainly like writing wallets and like seeing what I can do with a wallet and like what kind of features I can add to it. And so I've been mostly doing that, making different versions of different types of wallets. So like user-friendly wallets, security wallets, privacy wallets. You can see that with Crescent Cash and then BCH Gallery. And then I also write like tipbitcoin.cash. So that's
Mhm.
what people are tipping with and calling me gay with.
Yeah, we'll go over that a little bit. We'll kind of cover your yeah. So your first like Bitcoin related thing was this thing called Crescent Pay, correct?
No. So I've been writing wallets since 2016, 2017, but they never really got off the ground because I mean no one really uses BTC, so like it's kind of hard to like get noticed and stuff using different projects or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in 2019 I made Crescent Pay, which is like Crescent Cash, and it has like a user friendliness focus, and so it had like this kind of Cash App cash tag system, and it was centralized, which wasn't ideal for me. I wanted to like improve that, but it simply wasn't possible with BTC because small blocks and stuff, and then limited op return. And so we're gonna get into this like a little bit on my switch to BCH. But yeah, I mean Crescent Pay was pretty popular for a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
eh.
Yeah. So you say it was like hard to get noticed because everybody like hodls. Do you think if you made a
Yeah,
Lightning wallet, you would have gotten noticed?
I feel like I might have gotten noticed if I implemented Lightning into Crescent Pay, but working and implementing Lightning is just such a pain. It's so difficult, and it's I call it over-engineered because that's what it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
just difficult.
Yeah. So you were just kind of sad nobody noticed you.
It, like I don't strive for like attention. Like I don't
Yeah.
want everyone to be like, "Oh, look at me." I don't want to I don't want that. But it's nice to like at least have some people like notice you or whatever, because like it allows you to like build connections and like find better opportunities, and that's the main reason I do it. But it's not mainly to be like, oh, everyone look at me, I'm so
Yeah.
cool.
Somebody did notice you though. Uh, Kevin Pham noticed you because in Crescent
Oh
Pay,
my
because
oh
in
my god.
Crescent Pay you did a. Here, we'll go to your go to your old website here. So you could send coins to a handle, a cash handle, I guess, or Bitcoin address with Crescent
Yeah.
Pay, and it was blue, simple and
Yeah.
secure, and it looks very similar to Crescent Cash. Um,
Yeah.
And how are your funds secured? Well, it's fully non-custodial. You do it yourself, yada yada yada. And some people did not like that you used Cash Handle because apparently Cash App wasn't like the first one to do it or anything. It was Hand Cash. So
Yeah. That's their thought process.
so yeah, back in
Oh my
March. So this
god.
is less than a year ago. You got called out by the SV squad, and yeah, I remember like seeing this. I like obviously like didn't know you at the time, but it was just like they were just ripping on you, and you were behind like the Twitter account, right? You were just like trying to be all like
Yeah.
cordial and like it's okay, guys, it's all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like I remember there people were sending me screenshots of like BSV Telegram group chats or whatever, and a bunch of BSVers were like, "Oh my God, are they copying the tech? Are like the underlying IP and stuff?" And it's like, I let this pass. Oh my God.
Gay programmers are still okay.
I got a nice rhythm, dude.
Oh my God. And so they were just like complaining like maybe I stole the tech, or like that you can't use like the dollar sign thing, like the how Cash App does it. And I was like, all I used was like a Bitcoin PHP library and then like Bitcoin J for Java. That's all I used. And so if that's stealing Handcash's tech, then I might as well be in jail. But they're so childish.
Why isn't Cash App suing Hand Cash? That's a real question.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, ah.
All the Cash App
Hand Cash.
loyalists are gonna be all over Hand Cash's case, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm definitely sure. Yeah. Oh God.
So that was, I guess that was the first time I heard of you, and then did like yeah. Anyways, that was silly. But yeah, we'll go we'll go to this cool thing called Typic on a Cash, which you've seen pop across my screen a couple times today already. Basically, it's a trustless way to give me money while I'm live. So Typic on
a very
Cash.
direct way of putting it.
I mean, obviously, it's not just for me. Anybody can use it.
When QR code on front page.
So it just turns into like
Imaginary?
everybody trolling you while you're on my stream
Yeah,
by
I
giving
did.
me money.
Yeah.
So
That was imaginary just now.
yeah. Yeah, so it hooks into Streamlabs. So if you're a live streamer, hey, what's up? It's super easy. You just log in with Twitch, and then it goes to your Streamlabs. And so you just basically put the alert box in, and then you can do a minimum. Let's see, which is right here.
Customize like the GIF
Yeah,
sound
you
and
can
stuff.
customize the GIF. I actually did like a little tutorial video. And yeah, you can put your own GIF, your own sound, and then a minimum donation. Right now, my minimum is 0.01 BCH, and then 1,000 Spice. So it does Bitcoin Cash and Spice. Spice, the first SLP token to actually be worth something. So
Yeah.
very cool. And then you can obviously have different GIFs and sounds per thing. So why isn't this? Is this a thing on BTC? Are there other services? I think I've seen similar services. What makes this kind of different?
So yeah, if you remember our like DMs we had before I launched this thing, you said you tried Cryptips, I think, and if you go to like cryptips.org, they have like BTC, Grosso coin, GRS, whatever the hell that is, Litecoin, Viacoin, Vertcoin, all these different types of coins. But it's literally just broken, and so it hasn't worked for maybe like a year, 2 years, I don't know. And so I found like another project specifically for Grosso coin, and so
Wait, what coin?
I forked that.
Is it like a shitcoin? Some shitcoin?
Yeah, it's a shitcoin. It's the ticker is GRS, but they had their own system. I forked that. Made it for BCH, and I had it done within like a night, or like a prototype of it, and then we quickly found out on your like, what is it, first stream using it, it was kind of broken, because if you remember, it would like randomly have like donated $0.0 in BCH.
Yeah.
And so I had to spend like a long time fixing that, and then fixing other issues with their system, to the point where it wasn't even the same system anymore. And then there were just so many issues with it. I rewrote it in PHP, and this is the new version that we're using right now, and it's a lot better.
Yeah, it's damn near 100% now. There was a spot where it was like 50-50 would notify, but I would always get the tips. It just like was matter than the notification.
No, yeah, you always get the tips because like it goes straight to your address. Sometimes it's an issue with various stuff. There's a lot of factors that go into it that could make it so the alert doesn't display. So that's fun. Wow.
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 And I heard there's plans in the future to add tiers to this. So like, so for example,
Because someone keeps requesting it.
really, what a smart person.
Yeah, I wonder who. Oh, it's a very weird definition of smart.
Bro, do you see the show title? This is just a big show to make myself feel better.
Yeah. Ah, jeez. But yeah,
But yeah, so like
it's a great.
if somebody sent me like less than $1, I could do a different gift than if somebody sent me $10 type thing. So
No, yeah, I plan to implement that soon. I also plan to implement some other stuff that I can't quite talk about yet. But we should be seeing that soon. So I'm excited.
yeah, nice. And then just as far as like a service goes, it makes a lot of sense for streamers because on Twitch, I believe Twitch takes like 40% of all the tips, and on YouTube takes like 30%, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Which is just
So
like insane.
insane. That's a main reason. There's also another reason why like cryptocurrencies in general is like good for this type of stuff because I posted it on the tipbitcoin.cash Twitter account one time. It's a video by Itika, whatever. He was explaining like the problem of streaming and like donations with credit card chargebacks and how people will donate like huge amounts. Like let's say the other day that when Soup donated 1 BCH to you,
Mm-hmm.
people will do that with credit cards and they'll do it for like attention or whatever, and then they'll do a chargeback, and that hurts the streamer. And so if you get enough chargebacks within like a certain period or whatever, your account can be locked down.
Gotcha.
Hang on.
Yeah, no message.
And so, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
If you get like a certain amount of chargebacks with a credit card in like a certain amount of time, then your PayPal account will be shut down, and oftentimes you'll be investigated, and so it hurts streamers' livelihood. And so that's why cryptocurrencies are so good for like this type of use case.
Yeah,
So you
so
can do
so you're
chargebacks.
saying like the PayPal is hooked up to Streamlabs?
Yeah, so Streamlabs usually uses PayPal,
Mm-hmm.
and so it goes directly to your PayPal account. And so if a donator donates, let's say like $1,000 to you on stream, everyone will like be drawn to you, and like it'll have like a huge thing in the stream or whatever, like a huge event. And then the person who donates will do a chargeback, and then PayPal will see the chargeback, and then the streamer will be affected.
Mm-hmm.
So it could hurt their livelihood.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
that sucks. I haven't been double spent yet, so I dare
heard
somebody
double
to
spins
try.
happen all the time on Bitcoin Cash.
I dare somebody to fucking try and double spend me at Bitcoin or cash.
I heard it's so easy to just attack BCH.
Haven't you seen the site doublespend.cash, bro?
Oh my god. I mean, anyone can just 51% attack this coin
Anybody.
anytime.
Anybody.
Why hasn't anyone done it yet?
It's a mystery. So yeah, now you have Crescent Cash, which is honestly turned into my favorite wallet. Like I said, this
thank
whole
you.
show is a big circle jerk.
Yeah.
Speaking of circle jerk.
Hey, pokkst or UDTF. I like being gay in the butt.
Yeah, all right, guys, we get it. We get the gay joke.
I'm not even gay.
Might have to ramp this minimum up here, so that you really have to deserve it. Really want it. But anyways, Crescent Cash mobile wallet. It's not for iOS yet. Is iOS coming soon?
I don't have any plans for it because I have to dox myself to do that, and I don't feel like doing that.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know.
You have to like dox yourself
I
to
know.
Apple.
Yeah, so you have to like sign up for some random business number thing. Hang on.
It's really
Bounty page on.
Typical.
Bounty page.
Bounty page.
What
What would that mean?
I don't know. I think some dude DM me on Reddit the other day. It was like I'm not sure how to go about it right now, but you can like donate to streamers that don't have tipbitcoin.cash, and then people will be like, "Hey, you have like a balance you can redeem on tipbitcoin.cash." And so they'll do it, and then like they can unlock it on stream. I don't know how to do it yet, quite honestly, but it's something I can look into eventually.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
that'd be good to Hello. Why am I really quiet now? Give me a sec. Am I quiet to you? It looks like I'm quiet.
No, you're good.
Give me a sec. I think I know what's going on. Hey, am I still quiet? Hello. What? My
Hello.
levels just like plummeted. So. Hello. Hello. Why am I? I don't know why that happened. Am I really quiet? Volume down. All right.
And you represent
check,
Coin
check.
Spice. Wow.
Hey, I'm back. Okay. This next. Okay, definitely don't tip me on tip
Good
Bitcoin
job.
Net Cash because it'll be really loud.
Oh, jeez.
Definitely don't do that, guys.
It's
Okay.
I think this is reverse psychology.
What was I talking about?
What were we talking about? Then you screwed up.
Oh, the
your
bounty
volumes.
thing in streamers.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean, it'd be so good to get other streamers onto it, but it's almost like a chicken and egg problem.
I know.
You know, like yeah, a streamer can like implement it pretty easily. See, yeah. check. Well, that's very strange. And this has never done that before. Anyways, God, this is
You
gonna
got
be,
this.
This is gonna be bad.
You've done this so many times.
Bro, I know. That setting has never changed the shit like it just did. So, anyways, yeah. So it's like you got to get the streamer, and so they could like have it implemented, but then the viewer won't have the BCH, and so it's like the streamer has to be like.
Bitcoin Cash is the
Yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. So that's a DLive subscription for all you people on YouTube. So that's probably gonna pop up again. No? All right. So.
Is it? I don't know.
So yeah, the streamer's gonna have to be like, "Hey, everybody, sign up or go buy Bitcoin so you can tip me." It's kind of like weird, but it's like, how else? I mean, you're just not gonna have a chicken or an egg. Might as well have the chicken first,
Yeah, I know.
right? Like, might as well at least get a chicken to try and get an egg, I guess. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go buy a chicken right now. Yeah.
Philosophy.
Oh my god. I'm not sure that's how that works.
That's philosophy, bro. Anyway, that's Bitcoin philosophy for you. Chicken or the egg? Just buy a chicken. And worry about the egg later.
I mean, you can go feed chickens with Bitcoin Cash right now.
That is true. That is true.
I know.
Oh yeah, so Crescent Cash, my favorite mobile wallet. It has SLP tokens. Lists its features. I'm sure you just go for it. Just chill.
There's
real
features
quick.
on the homepage right now.
Okay.
You can see it on the homepage.
Do you want to read it for extra effect?
Oh, I mean, it's too small for me on your
Here,
screen share.
I'll zoom in. How's that?
Oh, why do I have to read it? Okay.
Because it's your chill.
That's true. Crescent Cash features Bitcoin Cash support, of course, Cash Header support, BIP70 support. It's the first wallet featuring full cash account support and Cointext SMS integration, and it's the first mobile wallet featuring SLP tokens.
Wow. That's amazing.
I know.
No, like that Cointext shit's like awesome. Like you can literally just like put in a phone number and then just send people Bitcoin.
Text people, yeah.
That's-
It's so convenient.
That's pretty
There's
awesome.
also like a button, just like select your contact in your phone, and you're good to go.
Yeah, my favorite feature that you implemented is Instant Send. Where
Oh, yeah.
so I was in Australia spending Bitcoin Cash, whatever, for the conference, and by like the second time I paid for a meal, I was like, I hate swiping, like this is bullshit. My Bitcoin.com wallet, and so because you scan the invoice and then you'd have to like, oh, you're trying to pay $20, confirm, and then you slide. And so Crescent Cash has a thing where it when it scans the BIP70, it'll just send like that, and you can obviously like set a maximum so you don't send your whole wallet. But yeah, I started using that, and it's just amazing. You literally just scan it, and then you can like put your phone in your pocket, and it goes through. So that's my favorite part.
Walk
So,
away.
Good job, good job.
Thank you.
One thumb up
Wow.
for you, Brofist, right? I've been watching too much PewDiePie.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I've been watching Minecraft.
He's a good YouTuber.
Yeah, he's
Oh my god.
he's a good guy.
Are you serious?
Sven.
Kyle asked SLP on desktop. So the SLP SDK uses he uses a bunch of Android libraries. So I would have to fork that to remove the Android libraries, and then hopefully, if or when I do that, I can add SLP to desktop. But I eventually want to add it to desktop.
There you go.
So yeah.
There you go. All right, we're gonna go back to my desk here. Okay. So Kelso says, ask you about carbon based and your friendship and possibly moving to New York City.
So
let me talk about my friend.
yeah, he's actually Carbon, or I'll call him Josh because it's short. Josh is such a good person. He's so nice. I visited him in July. Yeah, I flew in on July 4th. Um, I stayed with him for about like almost a week or so. Super nice dude. Um, Extremely nice hospitality when staying with him. Um, his girlfriend or now fiance, super nice as well. Um, New York was great. Um, I plan to move to New York in about 2 months, and um, I plan to just be closer around more cryptocurrency people.
Where you
That
at
way I
right
can
now?
like go to more. I'm in Texas.
Oh, then-
Yeehaw.
Okay then.
I know. There's
Yeehaw.
literally nothing to do here. I mean, I'm near Houston, but there's still just nothing here in Houston, and it's kind of boring. And there's like a lot of stuff going on in New York City, and like I love the energy there, and so I just plan to move there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I went to New York. I hated it. So
Oh, wow.
too dense, man.
Wow.
Too dense. Too many people. So yeah. By the way, so one historic thing that happened on my after show was that Super Nerd first offered to buy tip Bitcoin, not cash.
Oh yeah. That was a nerve-wracking night.
Yes.
Wow.
So it was like live negotiations, and so
Yeah, he was
don't bring soda.
he was drunk at the time, so like I didn't want to do it right then and there because like I don't maybe he wasn't like actually serious because he was drunk. So I waited till like the morning after for him to like message me or me message him. And so after that, we spent like a lot of time negotiating, and the Spice Token team or whatever, um, they all got together, and then they purchased tipbitcoin.cash. So I'm working with them now, and yeah,
Yeah,
great. We
very
have like a lot of stuff planned.
lot of stuff planned. So you're still obviously active deving tip Bitcoin, not cash. Just kind of you got a boss now, right?
Yeah, basically. I'm title lead developer for right now, and I plan to be like lead developer. While the transition's still going on, I plan to maintain it by myself still until the Spice Token devs can also contribute, which might be a while. But yeah, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, very cool. Hopefully you can help build it out further and just like reach a wider audience. Because again, like the use case is completely there. It's just a matter of like educating and getting the chickens and the
Getting
eggs.
people onto. We're back to this analogy.
Honk honk.
Honk, there's that. Boy.
He's around. Is he annoying you or what?
I'm part of the Spice Token partners now. I can't have Honk Token clowns and all this interfering with my work.
These clowns are way too
Exactly.
wacky. Get them out of here.
Exactly.
We-
Honk Token it's a terrible token. There, I said it.
There's no utility.
I still have 3 billion of it, so though if you want to buy it from me, I'm all ears. I think the selling price for me is like 1,200 BCH for all of them.
Jesus.
That's the math I
Christ.
did. That's the math I did. It's
Bro, you're
based on
scamming
current
us.
price.
You're scamming people.
No,
Honk.
no. If they agree to it, it's not scamming.
That's true. It's just
Bingo.
free market then.
Exactly. Free market's philosophy.
Jesus Christ. It's capitalism.
I am a honk billionaire. Thank you. If you want to buy it though, just feel free to DM me.
OTC. OTC that hong. So yeah, let's talk some more shit about BTC because it's really easy.
All
to
right, let's go. I hate BTC.
How is it still the number one market cap by far?
Mainly just because people are like, when they want to buy quote unquote Bitcoin, most people default to the BTC version, and so that's the one that has like the highest number or whatever, and number go up always, and so that's the one they buy into. When the actual usable one is Bitcoin Cash.
Gotcha. Yeah, you said it. You kind of said it quite well when you brought up honk token. Is that the majority of this crypto space is speculation and
Exactly.
meme based, and number go up is probably the strongest meme there is right now.
Yeah.
Probably even more than like freedom money or like getting around government and being your own bank. It's really like, hey, Bitcoin's gonna go up eventually because it's always gone up. And
Exactly.
and
Even though in like 2017 everyone was like past performance does not indicate future performance or whatever. So the number's never guaranteed to go up. That's
numbers
what I'm saying right now.
never guaranteed to go up. And anybody that is telling you to buy Bitcoin because it's gonna go up is probably like they have really heavy bags, and
Yeah.
that's how they justify their time on social media. Is like, hey, if I tweet this, it's basically like I'm working.
Oh my God, yeah. Ah, jeez. It's like it's essentially like a huge like decentralized Ponzi scheme, kind of. It's you get new people to buy into it. That way you can hold on to it, so the number goes up from new people buying it. That way you can dump on them, and then they get more people to buy into it, so the number goes up even more. And it's a huge Ponzi scheme, basically.
So the only way for it to not become a Ponzi scheme is if it's actually like money and used.
Yeah, but spending is a scam. We went over this.
Right,
This is
spending is a scam.
it's a known thing. If you're spending Bitcoin, you're a scammer.
Right. So yeah, when
Exactly.
you came over to BCH, there's a lot of complaints right now in BCH that the dev power just isn't there, and so like you being a dev, your contribution within BCH is obviously like higher, more effect proportionately like to the ecosystem than you would like on BTC, but just like pure numbers and like people downloading and using your wallet, has it just been like way more in BCH
Yeah.
just because people actually like use mobile
Yeah,
wallets?
so more people use Crescent Cash than use Crescent Pay, and the reason not many people use Crescent Pay is I wasn't as known at the time, and plus, the people that did download it like didn't use it that often because no one uses BTC because the fees are too high and it's a store of value. Everyone knows this, but it's just people in Bitcoin Cash like the original idea of BTC, like Bitcoin, and so they actually use it as currency. So they need a good wallet to actually use. And so I wanted to make Crescent Cash to be more user-friendly focused, and that way we can get more people into the ecosystem and build out Bitcoin Cash.
Mhm. So what's the real reason you're in crypto?
Okay. So I love. It's gonna sound stereotypical, but I'm in it for the technology. Um, I had a PayPal account in like 2013, 2014. I was under 18 at the time, and so I had a PayPal account, which is against the terms of service apparently. Um, and so I had some money in the PayPal account, and I was actually doing Minecraft modding at the time, and that's how I made some money from that. And one day I woke up and my PayPal account was just locked down, and they're like, "You're under 18. You broke our terms of service." And I was like, "That's a stupid rule. Like, I don't like these rules. These rules are stupid." And so I like the concept of Bitcoin because it's like I don't need permission to like receive money or like use money at all. I can just download a wallet, post my receive address somewhere for like someone to send me money, or like I can send someone money, and it's just no one. I don't have to ask anyone to do that.
Mhm.
It's super nice.
Yeah. So why not like Ethereum?
I mean, if you check the average and median transaction fees of Ethereum, they're also going up. So
But
I
Ethereum
think in
2.0.
oh my God. And
Some,
that's another thing. It's the same like reason. It's called scope creep in development, and it's like you keep adding features, but these features have problems. So you implement more features to fix those problems, which implements more features, which has problems. So you implement more stuff, which is like the problems with like sharding and like the problems with Lightning Network and how that works, and like the fundamental concept behind it, and like how it's currently implemented. And it's just scope creep with like the watchtowers,
Wait,
the
watchtowers
lightning
and
loop stuff.
oh wait, okay, we're back to
I'm talking
lightning
about like
network
both.
now.
I'm talking about like both Ethereum and BTC at the same
Okay,
time.
okay.
So like there's problems with sharding on Ethereum, and like so many just random ass stuff in Ethereum that it causes so many problems.
Gotcha. We have a question for you on DLive. Would you consider charging a few extra satoshis per byte per transaction in Crescent so you can work on it in full time?
I mean, I've thought about implementing a feature that like that's disabled by default, just to be clear, that would add an output to one of my addresses. That way I can get some like some sort of revenue from each transaction if they have it enabled. But I don't think currently there's enough like usage in Crescent Cash to warrant that. And plus I don't want it to be like a huge amount to where people just wouldn't use Crescent Cash anymore as well.
Yeah.
So kind of like a dilemma I have.
Yeah, first you have to get like the size of a website like meetup.com, and then you heard about
The
it.
$1.
Yeah,
Yeah, the $1 like RSVP thing.
yeah. So the host, if you had like 300 people saying they're going, you have to pay $300, and like everybody knows like only 50 people would show up anyways.
Yeah.
So, but
That's so
anyways,
stupid.
yeah.
And plus someone brought up in like I forgot which Telegram chat it was, but like you can make like a bunch of accounts and he's be like, "Hey, I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going."
So,
Over and
but-
over again, and it's like cause like thousands of dollars for like the host.
sounds like those Lightning services that open up a channel for you.
Oh, dear. Like what is it? Bit refill.
Yeah,
There's also Breeze.
yeah. I was shit talking Breeze and like did a clip and tagged him, and I was like, oh hey, by the way, while you're here, can I just like what's your Sybil
Don't let
resistance?
JC hear you.
And then they're like, oh, we got like captchas set up and manually like deleting stuff. I was like,
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
you don't have any protection in place.
Yeah.
So you have a click a box that says I'm not a robot. All right.
It's so dumb. Don't let JC hear you talking about Breeze in a bad manner.
I don't know who you're talking
He'll get
about.
extremely defensive. JC, our lovely JC.
Wait, who are you talking
Oh my God.
about?
Yo, I can't lie.
Fucking slow.
Why? Because I just copped a bag of spice.
I love you, pokkst, and it's okay if you're gay.
I'm not.
I like I said, I was gonna.
I could.
I mean, you
I
could just.
could just turn off.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Then I'd be like, all right, guys, thanks for the show. We bullied him
No,
off
I
the
could-
show.
No, I could just turn off Bitcoin.cash right now.
Oh,
so
yeah,
can't
you
call me
could.
gay.
You,
I could cut off your revenue stream and insults from me.
oh my gosh.
I have ultimate power.
This service is very centralized. Holy shit. Is there any decentralized
Exactly.
alternatives out there? I'm gonna Google it.
Oh my God.
Tip Bitcoin, not cash alternatives.
Wow.
It's such a big ecosystem. There
Wow.
has to be.
Right. Right.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
copy them and then implement it into Bitcoin.cash.
Jesus. All right. Well, most of the comments are just gay jokes. So
Yeah.
if you guys have any more actual questions for this man in the purple hood, let me know. Let's see what else. I had a couple other things, but you know, I sometimes I just
Never
like
prepared.
don't take notes. Like I was,
Oh
like,
my God.
you know, I'm like thinking it in my head and like, oh yeah, I should like type these questions down.
Look at Colin being unprepared.
No, I'm totally prepared. I don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
right. Right.
about. Do you still play Minecraft?
I do actually. I don't play like
oh,
that
now
often.
you making fun of me for watching PewDiePie play Minecraft.
I said he was a good YouTuber.
All right.
No, I don't play like that often, but like every once in a while, I'll just I'll load it up and like chill for a few hours playing it. I
Gotcha.
play in VR too, which is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I need to get one of those VR headsets. That'd be fun to stream.
Yeah,
We could
it's so much fun.
meet up in VR, and then instead of a static picture, it could be your avatar. It'd be perfect.
Oh Oh my god.
Oh, oh dear lord.
Kyle asked if I lost any friends when I moved from BCH,
Oh, yeah, that's
BTC to BCH. Um, oh boy. When I announced that I was moving from BTC to BCH, um, for a bit when I wasn't following too many BCH people, um, most of my Twitter became like, this tweet is unavailable because a bunch of people blocked me. And so I find like still occasionally like I'll be browsing Twitter and I'll find like a conversation and um I'll see like a this tweet is unavailable thing and I'll figure out who it is and I'll find out I'm randomly blocked from this random person and it turns out they're a BTCer. As for like close friends, I didn't lose like any close friends because like the close friends I have that are in BTC are actually like reasonable people. And so like two of them are Tai Kawamoto, I think that's how you pronounce it, and then Matoshi N. They're some pretty cool BTC people, and so they were pretty chill with me moving to BCH.
Mm-hmm. But
So, yeah.
so like if they stopped being friends with you, they weren't real friends anyway. So fuck them.
Exactly. Yeah. So I found out who my real friends were. When I
Yeah,
switched
but
to
if you
BCH.
go back to BTC, like I probably won't talk to you anymore.
Wow. Wow. Jesus God. God.
No offense. We're friends.
Oh, we are? Are you sure about that? You literally just
Yeah, bro.
said.
So
Wow. I thought we were friends. And you're over here like, oh, I'll just stop being your friend if you move back to BCT. DJ Snake Eyes asked, question, Power Top or Greenfield Twinkie?
You just yeah.
Not sure what that.
Come on,
Not
bro.
sure what you're talking about there.
I wasn't gonna read it. You just read it.
I was going to. I wanted to.
Jesus. You okay? You you understand what that means, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Thanks. I was like, okay, you're kind of sheltered over there. One funny
Imaginary.
One funny thing
What's up?
on Twitter is that you're always talking. I mean, until he probably blocked us, but Peter McCormick about him and Carbon Josh. I'll
Yeah.
pull one up here. So I mean, me and you are both kind of like Twitter trolls. Like we'll call it the bullshit. It's more. I don't want to trolls gang. Vile gang is kind of more culturally appropriate, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's like Spice, but like not coin dependent, I suppose.
Yeah, basically.
But anyways, this was weird when Peter McCormick was like he commented on one of Josh's like tweets on his like show account because Peter hasn't blocked any other one. Anyways, obviously he blocked us. Anyway, you basically compile a bunch of tweets like about Peter like talking shit about Josh, who just like, yeah, he's a shit poster. Like I don't know what else like you want him to do. And it's just kind of like
his thing on Twitter.
And people just get like so offended when you like call them out on their stuff. He says,
I know.
So good job,
like,
I guess.
Peter was like, that screenshot. Because Peter was like, oh, you're so obsessed with me. And then I linked like, I think I linked 20 tweets of Peter's within the past like month or so that were just talking trash about Josh. And it's like, you're a huge hypocrite. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. The screenshot taken before Carbon realized he's a racist moron and deleted. Anyways, stupid Twitter drama. Here's a very important question. So you missed the conference for a test. How did you do on that test?
I actually did pretty well. I got I want to say, I think I was a 95. So
Wow. Was it worth
pretty nice.
missing the conference?
I mean, not really. I wish I would have gone. Nah, not really. I mean, it's a mix between the two. But yeah.
All right.
I wish I would have went to the conference.
Next
I would have met
one.
everyone there. I would have found out who Imaginary was.
Oh,
But
speaking of conferences, this is I guess I haven't really like said it too publicly yet, but TabConf is it's the Atlanta Blockchain Conference. It's coming up in March, but they're doing this thing where they have villages, which is basically like little mini conferences within the conference. And Spice is going to have its own little village. So Spice Conference in March in Atlanta. Book it on your calendars,
Atlanta.
everybody. Yes, Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta. The most busy airport in the world. So.
oh, I hate Atlanta Airport.
Oh, it's not too
It's
bad.
so bad.
Just go on the walkie escalator things, the moving walkways.
Oh yeah,
Then you're good.
it's still, eh.
This guy message
Those
retracted.
like walkie things are so cool though.
But before this guy got censored in my own chat, how dare my mods? He said BCH is the Trump supporter of cryptocurrencies or something like that. Which, if you mean we got the dankest memes, I'll agree with you because.
Wow, look at the censorship in your chat.
I know I'm so ashamed.
So,
This is
I know.
I'm
Completely against the Bitcoin's principles.
I think I just killed Bitcoin.
You did.
Shit.
You also spend Bitcoin, so you're a scammer.
Yes. Shit. I hodl and
Such a
spend.
bad actor.
Therefore, I'm a scammer.
Yeah, you're a bad actor.
I'm a bad actor.
We need to cancel Colin.
Pokkst, when did you get into Bitcoin? I believe you said that early in the show, like 2014.
Yeah, like 2013, 2014. That's when I started reading about it and like following it, but I didn't buy until like 2016.
Mhm.
I just didn't have a job or anything.
This guy, what happened between Jack Dorsey and Elizabeth Stark? What happened at the scandal? I mean, Roger just said some random bullshit, and literally nothing came about it except people got mad, and Andreas Antonopoulos blocked him, or Roger, for that. So I wonder if he unblocked him, because Andreas actually unblocked me like in the last week. He unblocked a lot of people, so good for you, guy.
Did he?
Yes, he did. But he's still
I never got blocked. So.
He's still virtue signaling, like in his profile. It has like
Oh,
he/him, like his pronouns.
Oh.
Like
yeah.
to me, if you have that and you're like a man, it's like you're kind of, it's like you don't. It's how do I describe it? It's like you aren't. It's like you aren't secure in yourself, like looking like a man, right? Like if somebody, you know, like, hey, by the way, I'm a dude, so say he/him. It's
Yeah.
like, okay.
It's just a waste of time to be
Don't
honest.
shave
for that
then.
stuff.
Yeah, I think BCH is more libertarian leaning-ish. Yeah, definitely. You'll find a lot of the libertarian anarchy people in BCH, and that's kind of what built Bitcoin from the beginning. Is more that crowd. And
Now, what's the communist coin? Let's figure that out.
Commie coin, BSV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to Kevin Pham, it's BTC. BTC Core Communist
Marxist. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to like just throw out random labels at coins and see what sticks.
Yeah.
That's where we've reached in the crypto discussion. Is everybody calls everybody a socialist? Agorism.
Oh, I know.
English, please.
It's so fun to watch because, like, technically, I would say every coin does have socialist tendencies, or not. It's kind of hard to describe, but like how BCH is for like everyone. It's everyone's coin. That's kind of like, I see it as somewhat socialist, but like fundamentally, it's still libertarian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about that a little bit here. Might as well. A lot of people. So there's this. I don't know if you've been observing it too much, but there's this kind of like new drama, or I should say old drama, getting dug up. ABC versus BU.
Oh.
I mean, I guess what's the sum up here? So Amri has been in a lot of Telegram chats. I need to get him on the show at some point to kind of explain this all further. But he's basically been keeping his mouth quiet. He thinks that BU is essentially like detrimental to BCH for a couple reasons. One, because they hold like a majority of their holdings in BTC over BCH. I think it's like about the same amount of actual coins, but like the USD value is obviously like way bigger.
Yeah.
So that's like a conflict of interest. And then they just came out with their like 500 unconfirmed chain limits, unconfirmed parent. I
Yeah.
can't say that right.
So like Amari thinks BU is like quote unquote reckless in regards to like development, and I'm not gonna get into it because I don't have like a particular opinion on each, but Amari just thinks they're kind of like irresponsible with like software development.
Yeah, and so basically all the miners run ABC.
Yeah.
And basically Amari's worried if like the miners implement BU for this unchained limit of
The
500, that it would essentially like get the mempools out of sync and would basically kill zero conf. And then
Yeah.
but BU's trying to kind of save that with double spend proofs, if I believe that correctly. And I don't know how they all tie into each other, but I guess, do you have any comments about all this? I know it's kind of like a topic that is very in the weeds.
I mean, I haven't gotten too involved into it because I just don't want to like deal with drama in regards to like BU versus ABC.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously having the mempools out of sync is not good. There's solutions around that, but I don't know specifically the best one to go about it. So I don't have a particular opinion on either thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting because like you're obviously like not building like deving the protocol layer. You're building these. Like,
yeah, I'm not a protocol developer.
Second layer applications, but like still you have to kind of be aware of what's going on, just in case like it'll break your app, especially with BCH like hard forking every 6 months to upgrading every 6 months.
Yeah.
So you still kind of
have to like.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
I did test Crescent Cache and BCH Gallery on the November upgrade testnet, and so far it seems to be working okay.
Excellent. So, are you going to be developing Lightning for BCH after this coming upgrade?
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Because I think we like fixed malleability completely or some shit like that. So
I think I read that too, but no one wants Lightning Network.
What? It's such a good marketing tool though.
It is a good marketing tool. Just like, hey, we have Lightning Network and it works better than BTC, but still, BCH is good enough on the base layer that there's no need for Lightning Network.
I mean, basically the Lightning Network is just like Spice token on Telegram, so.
Yeah, we have that. Yeah, we can just use that.
If we could get Spice on the Lightning Network.
Imagine having to deal with this drama as a co-author of Double Spend Proof Spec Re.
Thanks. Thanks, Imaginary.
Was that imaginary?
Yeah, I think he's the author of the double spend proof thing. Like,
it said co-author, not just author.
Yeah, co-author. We need the text to speech needs some more ease.
Oh, that's up to Streamlabs.
I'm sure there's a way you can
actually. Yeah, I mean I could raise the limit in the text box, but Imaginary could also do that with like simple inspect element.
Yeah, duh. Oh. Hacking.
What?
You are a hacker.
I mean, I don't actually verify that the text that's sent is like a certain length. So you could just like have a super long name.
All right,
I'm just saying.
Need to make sure I know how to turn this off just in case this happens. Okay. All right.
Someone send Colin money to test.
No, don't do that.
No.
Anybody else got any more questions about this for this man? I think we have like 10 minutes left to hit the hour mark. I hate going over an hour because that extra digit really turns people off. But yeah, it's been a good little chat so far. Do you have any questions for me?
Do you still use BTC sometimes?
No.
Good.
I don't.
Good. Nice.
I was trying to think of like anything. I think the last time I used it was to like just short it. And then I probably got wrecked, but whatever.
Good.
Turn on my mic. Is it? The shit's down again.
Is it?
I don't know. It's being weird, I swear.
No.
Yeah.
Do you still use dirty fiat?
Do I still use dirty fiat? Yes. I have to because my landlord doesn't accept BCH. I know, right?
Have
Like,
you considered asking him?
no. So
What? You haven't asked your landlord?
I'm failing. I thought this podcast would be enough, but now that I self-reflect, I realize I'm not doing enough.
Oh boy, we have BSVers in the chat.
Oh God, they must have. Okay, I'm done in the stream. Guys, make sure you clip this. BSV sucks. You can't even send a Lightning
does.
transaction to a non-Lightning user. It's crappy. Yeah, you can with CoinText. You can send BCH to somebody without a BCH wallet using Crescent Cash. Wow.
Yeah, it's true. This all ties together. It's great.
Wow.
And that's another thing. Speaking of it all ties together. Regards to like BTC development, there's no like collaboration is not as common in BTC, which kind of hurts the ecosystem. And so whenever I switched to BCH, I was surprised because like all these developers were like, "Hey, let's work together. Like this sounds like a cool idea. You want to like help us with this or like blah blah blah." And I was like, "This is sick. This is awesome."
So like, why?
It's just like
why
Go ahead.
though? Like, is the developer and BTC community just like hostile or what?
there's like how BCH has drama between developers, like there's BTC drama, but like I wouldn't say that's the main concern or like main issue or like primary cause or whatever. It's just that like I don't know, they just don't collaborate as often. I don't know why. It's just a thing or lack of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't know why. Well, I'm trying to get answers from the inside.
Well, I don't have answers. I'm just saying.
Nobody
what
would talk to you, so how would you have any answers? Again, you came to BCH because you were lonely in BTC. And nobody appreciated you.
Is that the reason why?
That's what you said.
I don't recall that. I was lonely.
Yeah, you're lonely. Nobody wanted to use your wallet.
People use my wallet. It's just now I'm getting defensive.
My wallet was great.
It is.
It was the underlying protocol that sucked.
It is. The protocol does suck on BTC. You can't do cash accounts on BTC
Why not?
because for one, making a BTC transaction is expensive, and then two, the BTC op return limit is way smaller than the Bitcoin Cash limit.
Gotcha. Kim.com and his open market thing he's making is interesting. An unstoppable Silk Road. He hinted he didn't hate BCH, but is going to use Lightning. I wonder if he's tried to implement yet.
I doubt it's gonna work.
Any last questions here before we switch over to D-Live? Do you have any more questions for me? Did you have a list?
I don't have a list at all. No.
Slacker.
Well, oh, I'm the slacker. Okay. Says the guy who's always late to this show.
It's fashionably late, so people come in the queue, and then there's more people when I start. Okay. God.
Or maybe it's they leave because you don't start on time.
Well, they weren't real fans then, were they?
That's a good point, but still.
Stain and gold. Yeah,
I'd say we're both equally irresponsible.
All right, I'll take that one. Equally irresponsible. All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna hop off YouTube. Going to DLive. Link is in the description. DLive.tv/con instead. Thank you, YouTube. Hop on over to DLive. We're basically gonna be doing the same shit, just more less organized. Because this one was totally organized. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, this wasn't organized at all.
Who cares? It was entertaining. We're not here to educate. We're just here to like entertain the people that are sick at looking at charts all day. Okay, Jesus.
It's very true. It's very true.
So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. See you on Thursday or on DLive. So I need to find the button now.
After party.
After party. Bye, Tube.